Hi there, a very good morning and good afternoon to all of you, and welcome to my channel Simply Stocks. And today I'm going to talk about a very interesting pharmaceutical company which is into chemicals and which came out with strong, you can say, IPO, but eventually declined over the last year and a half, and now is looking good for an up move. So we'll discuss about that, which was a large cap kind of a company but has become a mid cap. So we'll discuss that. So let's get started. First of all, a disclaimer that this is not a stock recommendation. People taking any position to any share that I talk about should do that with their own due diligence and research. And I'm not in favor or against any company that I talk about. Before I talk about this company, a small request that kindly support me on Patreon. Once you do that, it will help me grow the channel, help you also ask me questions and eke out answers in greater detail. Once you get the $10 membership, you'll have access to my portfolio, my watch list, and number of podcasts I put up from time to time. And also, you can pay $100 upfront. You get 1 year access by paying for 10 months. And if you cannot pay on Patreon, you can join the WhatsApp membership, or you can hit the join button on YouTube and join me on YouTube as well. And you get short term, long term calls, 3 to 4 calls per week. And also you can ask me queries every day on stocks. And if you have a number of stocks as your portfolio, you can directly email me and we can work things out with a fee. Okay, so let's get started. The stock I'm going to talk about is a Clean Science Technology. And it's a top class company in the chemical domain, but had come out with very hefty valuations. So let's go to the screener website and let's discuss about Clean Science as to where it stands now and why it is looking attractive. So let me take you to the screener website. All right, so here we are. We are at Clean Science Technology. So the stock currently today, with the market falling so much, it is down 1.5%. It's around 1410 rupees. The market cap of the company is around 15,000 crores, trading at a PE of 54 as we see here, and a price to book or price to sales of 16 times looks stretched. But if you look at the charts and look at how the stock has performed over the last 3 years, you would understand as to what I mean when I say that the company looks fine now. So what happened was when it came out with the IPO, it was around 1400, 1430, 1440, and it shot up after that. And within 6 months of the IPO, early part of Jan 22, it went to 2600, and from 2600, there has been a seminal decline of the stock, and we are back to those 1400 levels that we traded at say around August of 21. So basically over the last year and a half, the stock has done virtually nothing, although numbers have gained momentum. And although numbers did dip, but actually the company is doing business, and yet the stock is down somewhere around 40 35 40% from the top. So let's understand about the numbers at the moment, and then we'll discuss about the valuations part and why I feel the stock looks good now. If you look at the December quarter sales, and this is the biggest reason as to why I feel that the stock looks prime. So in December they did sales of 237 crores versus 181 crores last year, and they had an operating profit of 108 crores this year versus 76 crores last year. So this is a good jump of 32 crores or 40% over last year that we are seeing. So margins have also, you can say, expanded to 46% from around 42%. Uh, so overall, if you see the numbers on the bottom line, eventually the net profit was 84 crores versus 58 crores that was in December last year. And if you look at quarter on quarter as well, the you can say profit has gone up by around 22-23%. From 68 crores the profit has gone to 84 crores. So all in all, numbers are looking very healthy. Now if you look at the stock as to why it fell from say January 22 till now, one of the reasons were that the market fell sharply. I mean, there was a seminal rally all throughout the market in 2020 and 2021, but the market fell from 22 onwards, and so the stock also fell. But along with that, we had the March quarter and the June quarter numbers along the way for 2022, and then the September quarter numbers came in, and they were not that encouraging. So if we look at the uh, March 22 to September 22 period, they had 205, 234, 248 crores of sales in March, June, and September respectively. Whereas if you compare that to 2021, then we had a situation where the sales were 134, 146, 153. Margins there, that is the basic point. So in March, June, and September of last year, that is 2021, margins were between 52% to 45%, whereas margins here kept on decreasing from 41% in March to 39% in June and September, and now margins have expanded. So the basic premise here is that the margins kept on decreasing, the stock kept on decreasing, and now the margins are coming back. It's around 46%, so it looks like we are headed higher on the stock. If you go further into the numbers, the balance sheet looks fine. 855 crores of cash versus 270 crores of cash 3 years back. And it's going to swell up even more. Borrowings are virtually nothing. And if you look at the ratios, debtor days has increased, inventory days have increased, but things are looking better on the horizon. If you look at shareholding pattern, 78.5% with the promoter. FIIs hold around 4%. They had a holding of around over 5% in March 22. So that has decreased by more than a percent here. DIIs have remained stable, in fact, have increased holding from 4% to 4.65%. So, all in all, looks a very promising company, especially after the kind of fall that we have seen. Even in, you can say, public shareholding, which is around 12.9%, we have 3.8% that is with an HNI, or you can say a financial services company. So, around 9% free float is there. The stock has fallen from around, if you see here, from around 2600 levels all the way to somewhere around 1360. So this has been a fall of over 45%, 45, 47%. And now it seems like that the stock is set to do big things. Technically speaking, I feel that the level to watch out for in here will be somewhere around 1490. Once 1490 is taken out, then we could see a big move on the stock. But one who wants to accumulate and buy from a 2 3 year point of view, I think Clean Science Tech around 1400, 1410 looks very good, and I feel that you could see uh, decent upside from here, a good 20 to 30% upside over the next 1 year on the stock, even more if the numbers continue to be better. So that's my take on Clean Science, and I feel that going forward, one should be in a situation where I think pharma and chemical companies should do well. So I believe that this is the time probably to get into these kind of companies. This is the time when you should be looking at, you can say, something like Clean Science and all these DVs, Dr. Reddy's, etc., or larger pharma companies, because eventually we'll have a pharma rally as well if every sector is going to perform, which I believe will happen over the next 6 8 months before the election. So I have a feeling that this is something to look at with margins in excess of 40%. The company looks set to perform much better than what we all think. So Clean Science Technology at these levels and on dips to 1350, 1360 can be accumulated. You can keep a stop loss according to your risk appetite. I would suggest that you keep a stop loss 6 to 8% lower from your buy price, and the stock should continue to perform much better uh, than what it has done. So numbers have to follow, but I think numbers should follow. I don't think this is just a one-off quarter. I think numbers should continue to perform. And we have seen that now the market has fallen because of a number of factors. It could be a situation where the market may continue to dip for 2 3 days. You'll get very good opportunities in the same stock to buy lower and then gain 30 to 35% upside over this period. So this is my video on Clean Science Tech. Please like and subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon so you can get my video straight away when I post it, and kindly support me on Patreon. The link is in the description. Thanks a lot for watching.